I was graduating from high school. So that was my dad gave me, let me choose. I said, you want a ring or you want a felt hat? I don't think I want to be wearing a ring. Let me have a felt hat.
Got the felt.
Yes. And I still have it.
Do you really?
Yes, yeah.
It
you don't fit me anymore, but that's a good memory.
I had pretty cheap felt hats as a kid. I think it was probably a natural or pecan kind of color when I was really young. But my first really good hat was a Bailey in the 1990s.
I know. I mean, back in those days, I mean, not a lot of people, especially when I was in Mexico, not everybody had a felt hat. So that was really, really exciting for me getting to my first hat there.
Well, let's talk about the differences in culture as well, because I'm not a big fan of black hats. I have one. I've had one for a long time, but I just never wear it. And I've asked before. I was like, I'm going to Mexico. Should I take this hat? She's like, no, I'll take the black, because I think black is more traditional in Mexico. Am I right, or is that?
Let me just tell you, probably the part where you went. Yes, I remember when I was at my brother's wedding, and I was wearing a gray hat. Light gray hat. I don't remember what color it was for sure, but I was the only one wearing a gray hat. Zero belly. It was a zero belly. Everybody else was wearing a white hat.
Yeah.
Nobody was wearing black.
Is that right?
So, I mean, I'm very sure some parts of the country, they might have a thing for the black color felts. Or where I'm from, back then they didn't have any. Nobody was wearing everybody was wearing a white hat.
What part of Mexico are you from?
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Okay.
Chihuahua.